UT Martin head coach Jason Simpson, Skyhawks 40-14 winners at Charleston Southern. They're now tied for first place in the OVC standings after a SEMO loss and a Sergeant York Trophy on the line Saturday in Martin when Tennessee Tech comes to town. So, Coach, just some thoughts on your team, and we'll go to some questions.
Yeah, proud of our team from the standpoint and our staff of preparing during the week, traveling well, going to a place we hadn't been before, and uh, performing well, and having a lot of energy. And certainly wasn't a perfect game or anything like that, but you get an opportunity to be pretty balanced, run to pass, and with a few explosives, and defensively to score. Score on defense. And, I thought that first group did some really good things. Get 3 turnovers. I didn't think we played particularly well in the kicking game. We need to improve that this week. But no, very proud of the staff and the players to go on the road and get a win and then push you into, to this week and for the Sergeant York Trophy when, eight quarters of football left. It's a tight race throughout the league, so we're excited about it.
You've played some different games this year where you've been up and you've been down early. It was like 7-6, I believe, but then you all just put the gas to the floor and just kind of took care of business there. Was there anything that led to that, like getting out fast after being down by one?
No, I don't know if there was any secret formula or anything. Give credit to Charleston Southern. Nice play on the option and good pitch, and the back's fast. We didn't play it well, but we knew immediately. The players knew what they, who had messed up and what they did, and then took that away, for the rest of the game. So, like I said, nice job responding back by our offense to give our defense some confidence to go back out there and get those stops. Yeah, no secret formula to it or whatever, but the kids did a nice job. We've got a pretty mature team that to be able to understand that there's up and downs throughout a game, and you try not to get too high with a high. Hopefully we learned something from the week before against Tennessee State, when we scored early there and had 21-point lead, and they did a great job fighting back. And so we understand that it's a 4-quarter game.
You said 8 quarters left. The next 4 against Tennessee Tech, they seem to be playing some of their best football of the year right now. What are you seeing of them?
No, I'm very impressed. Coach has done an outstanding job. Last year we had to go to overtime, and with a outstanding play by Zoe Roberts and overtime to win. A lot of those players returned. They've added a lot of good players to go with it. There's some obviously excitement and enthusiasm coaches brought, and they're 4-2 and 4-2 in the league. And they're 2 losses to 2 FBS schools. So no, I've been impressed with what I've seen on tape. I think obviously it starts with their defense, and they're right there in rush defense with us, and we think we have a good run defense, and they're just a fraction of a yard away from us. Okay, so they've done a nice job there. They've got 13 interceptions. I believe we're +7 in turnover margin. I believe they're +4 or 5. Okay, so that's been the secret to their success as well. They only given up 24, 25, whatever it is, points a game. So it's a good football team, and we're fortunate we're at home.
They also, if you look at their running game, they will use 5 or 6 or 7 different running backs. Have you played a team like that seems to be that kind of balance, or you've had some teams that that have their go-to guy, but it just seems Tech maybe has more than what some of the other league teams have?
No, you're right about that. I mean, that just means they believe in the talent that they have in that room, and guys deserve carries. I mean, the back's got, the lead back's got almost 600 yards. I believe he's a Louisville transfer, I believe, and he's a good player. He's a very good player. So, there's multiple good backs in this league, and this one's right up there at the top.
And I sort of led to it last week, but you want to keep the Sergeant York Trophy, and that'll lead to maybe the OVC Trophy too. But so what does that mean to your team? You've had it now for 3 years in a row to keep that trophy in March.
It means a lot. No, it means a lot from the standpoint of, that's how we approached it yesterday, to where, the math says multiple things can happen here in the next 2 weeks. And, there's no need to discuss any of those scenarios. but the one thing that we can control is keeping the Sergeant York Trophy, which is a goal, every year. We're very proud. Obviously, I've been in the league a long time, and when that trophy came into play, I thought it was a great idea. I was very excited about it, and yeah, seeing that trophy out there in the lobby means something. I'm proud of being the OVC. I'm proud of our teams here in the state of Tennessee, kind of being the bell cows, of this league, because of, geographical location, et cetera. So, that's our total concentration this week is playing a quality football team at home, having an opportunity for the rewards of that to be in the Sergeant York Trophy. And then next week will be a new set of circumstances and scenarios.
We'll talk about all of those next week then. So, Coach, appreciate your time and best of luck this week, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you, Kyle.